Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. You can find all the lessons on aplustudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 2 math and then click on view all lessons. Hello. Hello. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. You can find all the lessons on aplustudents.com. You can find all the lessons on aplustudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 2 math. We're going to start with the chapter place values. Here I'm on the chapter place values. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is place values, models, tens, and ones. So let's just start with the first lesson. What number is shown? So this complete frame, the one line has 10 small squares, right? So this line present 1/10, right? So how many lines do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we have 5/10, and the small square, only one square represents 1. So we have 3 ones, right? So when we are going to write down the digit, the rightmost digit is the digit that is at the ones position, and then the tens. So 3 is the digit that is at the ones position. We have 3 ones and 5 tens. So together they make 53. The correct option is 53. The correct option is 53. Let's just start with the test questions. Which place value model shows 64? So let's just see. 64 means we have four ones and six tens, right? So let's just see which one has four ones and six tens. One, two, three, four, five. Here we have five ones and one, two, three, four, five, six tens. So this is not the correct option. Look at the second one. We have one, two, three, four ones and one, two, three, four, five, six tens. So that means the second model represents 64. Option number two is the correct option, that is 64. Which place value model shows 8? So let's just see which model shows 8. So we have 8 ones, right? One is the correct option. The first one has only two ones. Now look at the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 ones. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 8 ones. Option 2 is the correct option. What number is shown? Let's just count the ones and the tens. So these single square represents the ones. Let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have six ones, right? Now let's just count the tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have seven tens. So together they make 76. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is 76. Option number 1 is the correct option. What number is shown? Ones and tens do we have in the given model? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 tens. So together they make 58. 1 tens and 5 ones means 58 it is. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 58. Which place value model shows 17? So we have 17 means we have 7 ones and 1 tens, right? So let's just see which one has 7 tens, and option number 2 is the correct option, that has 7 tens and 7 ones and 1 ten. Got it? Which place value model shows 15? So 15 means the ones, we have 5 ones and 2 tens, right? So which is the correct option? Which digit has 5 ones and 2 tens? Option number 2 is the correct option. The model has 5 ones and 1 10. So option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is the next one is regrouping tens and ones. 25 is 25 is 2 tens plus 5 ones, which is another way to make 25. So basically we are given the options, right? I'm going to start with the test questions so that we can see the options and I can explain easily. 44 is 4 tens plus 4 ones, right? Look at the 44. We have 4 ones and 4 tens. We need to find another way to make 44. Start with the first option, right? The first option is 4 tens and 14 ones. So 4 tens, we have 4 tens and 4 tens means you have 0 ones position and 14 1 means that is 4, 4 and 1, 5 is not 44, right? The first option is not the correct option. Look at the second one. 3 tens means we have 3 tens. You are not given with zeros means you have 0 and then you have 14 1. So when you add 4 plus 0 is 4 and 3 plus 1 is 4. So second option is the correct option. 3 tens and 14 ones together makes 44. So the correct option is option number 2, that is 3 tens and 14 ones. 69 is 6 tens and 9 ones, which is another way to make 69. We have 9 tens and 6 ones, right? Start with the first option, 5 tens and 19 ones. So 5 tens means 5 is the digit that is at the tens position, then ones digit must be 0 because we do not have any digit without the ones, right? Then you need to add 19 ones. 9 plus 0 is 9 and 6 plus 1, 5 plus 1 is 6. So that is 69. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 5 tens and 19 ones. 96 is 96 is 9 tens and 6 ones, which is the another way to make 96. So we have 6 ones and 9 tens, right? Now let's start with the first one. 8 tens means 80 it is, right? And 6 1 means you have just a 6 at the ones place. So 6 plus 0 is 6 and 8, that is 86. But we have to make 96. That means that is not the correct option. Now look at the second one. 8 tens is 80 and 19 ones is 19. Now see, have to add 9 plus 0 is 9 and 8 plus 1 is 9. But that makes 99. We have to make 96. So that would be 80, 8 tens and plus 16 ones. So 6 plus 0 is 6 and 9 plus 1, 8 plus 1 is 9. So that is 96. The correct option is 96. Option number 3 is the correct option. We have 88 tens and 16 ones is the correct option. 24 is 2 tens plus 4 ones, right? So we have, which is another way to make 14. Start with the first, and 14 one means 4. So 4 plus 0 is 4 and 1 plus 1 is 2. So option number 1 is the correct option. 1 tens and 14 ones makes 14. 62 is 6 tens plus 2 ones, which is another way to make 62. So start with the first one, 4 tens and 12 ones. 40 and 12 ones means 12. 2 plus 0 is 2 and 4 plus 1 is 5. That is 52, right? So that isn't the correct option. The second one is 2 tens and 6 ones. 2 tens means 20 and 6. So together make 26. That is also not the correct option. We need to make 62. 5 tens is 50 and 12 ones. 2 plus 0 is 2 and 5 plus 1 is 6. That is 62. The correct option is option number 3 is the correct option. That is 5 tens and 12 ones. That is 5 tens and 12 ones. Option number 3 is the correct option. 43 is 4 tens plus 3 ones, which is another way to make 43. We have to make 43, right? So that is 3 tens and 13 ones. Option number 1 is the correct option. 25 is 2 tens plus 5 ones, which is another way to make 25. That is 1 tens and 15 ones. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete by yourself later today. Let me just. So let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is convert 2 from a number up to 100. So let's just start with the lesson. Type the missing number 963. So we need to see how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones do we have in the sentence. So where we need to make the place value chart. So we have the 3 at the ones digit, ones place, then we have 6 at the tens, and then we have 9 at the hundred. So we have 900, 6 tens, and 3 ones. So option number. Let's just start with the test questions. Type the next number. Type the missing number. So we need to make a place value chart. We have ones, tens, and hundreds. So 3 is the digit that is at the ones position, 3 at the hundreds, and 3 at the tens, and 3 at the hundreds. So we have 3 ones, 3 tens, and 3 hundreds. The correct option is option number 2. We have 3 hundreds, 3 tens, and 3 ones. Type the missing number. 100, 7 tens, and 6 ones. You need to make a digit. So we know that 6 ones means 6 is the digit that is at the ones position, 7 is the digit that is at the tens, and 1 is at the hundred. So together they make 176. That is 176. Option number 1 is the correct option. Type the missing number. 823. 3 is the, sorry, 32. 832. So 2 is the digit that is at the ones position, 3 is at the tens, and 8 is at the hundreds position. That is 8 hundreds, 3 tens, and 2 ones. Option number the correct option. That is 2 ones, 3 tens, and 800. Option number 1 is the correct option. Type the missing number. 7 hundreds, 2 tens, and 5 ones. So which digit they make together? 5 ones, 2 tens, and 700. So together make the digit that is 725. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 725. Option number 1 is the correct option. 4 hundreds, 2 tens, and 2 ones. So which is the correct option? 2 ones, 2 tens, and 400 hundred. So that digit they make together is 422. That is 422. Option number 2 is the correct option. Type the missing number. 767. That is, we have 7 ones, 6 tens, and 700. So that is 767. That is 767. Option number 2 is the correct option. Type the missing number. 100, 8 tens, and 4 ones. So which is the correct option? That is 100, 8 tens, and 4 ones. That is 184. Option number 3 is the correct option. That is 184. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is convert between place values up to thousands. Eight hundreds equal how many tens? So 100 equal 10 tens, right? So then 800 equals 80 tens. Let's just start with the test questions. 40 ones equal how many tens? So 40 ones, just write 40 ones. We have 0 at the ones and 4 at the tens. So how many tens do we have? So 40 ones means we have 4 tens. The correct option is 4 tens. Eight tens equal how many ones? Eight tens means we have 80 ones, right? The correct option is 80 ones. One thousand equal how many ones? 1000 means 1000 ones. Option number 2 is the correct option. 20 ones equal how many tens? 20 ones means we have 2 tens. The correct option is 2 tens. 600 equal how many ones? That is 600 ones. Option number 1 is the correct option. 900 is equal how many ones? 900 equals 900 ones. Option number 1 is the correct option. 100 tens equal how many thousands? 100 tens equal 1000. The correct option is 1. 3000 ones equal how many thousands? 3000 ones equal 3000s. Option number 3 is the correct option. 900s equal how many ones? 900s equal 900 ones. Option number 1 is the correct option. 20 hundreds equal how many thousands? 20 hundreds equal 2000s. Option number 1 is the correct option. 50 hundreds equal how many thousands? That is 50 hundreds equal 5000s. Option number 2 is the correct option. 8 hundreds equal how many tens? 8 hundreds equal 80 tens. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 2 math. Chapter we were working on is place values. Lessons we have covered today are place value models, tens and ones, regrouping tens and ones, convert to from a number up to hundreds, convert between place values up to thousands. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. You can write them down in the chat. I'm here to answer all your and then confusions if you have any. So any questions you can please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in